It's Simon Pegg.
It's a can of peaches, sir.
Mic drop.
What we're going to watch today is Band of Brothers.
Brothers.
Now,
Why
I've
not
seen
band of sisters?
I've seen the first episode, but then I stopped watching it
Okay.
when it first came out, which must have been ages ago now, 2010. So 10 years ago I saw the first episode. Hardly remember anything about it apart from Ross from Friends is in it, and he's like, climb up this mountain, and all that. That's all I remember. But as far as I am aware, is it not produced by Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg?
It is, yes. And let me preface, because there was a lot of just comments online anyway on our video saying that, it's bullshit, you've seen these films before, you're just getting views. No, because we're very honest. We were very honest. Tom's seen the first episode, I've seen the first 4, and I haven't seen the rest.
How come you stopped watching it? Oh, it's so dusty.
It is dusty. Because, I don't know, you know when you just start watching TV shows and then you just kind of forget about them, or you know, probably was busy or something, but yeah, so we've seen a few episodes, but we haven't seen all of them, so we want to try and get them all done.
Is
get
this
the reactions
as bloody
to you guys.
as Saving Private Ryan, which I have seen? We went to the cinema to see Saving Private Ryan.
We did
before lockdown because it was re-released.
Yeah, it was like last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's obviously very similar to Saving Private Ryan and how it's filmed, but from what I could remember, I was a bit confused with the characters because it's quite hard to recognise characters in helmets and so I hope that I can follow it, follow the characters. But I've seen the Pacific, and I bloody love the Pacific. I love it so much. I can literally finish watching the Pacific and just start from the beginning and start watching it again. So we will be doing the Pacific in the future. We wanted to get Band of Brothers done first.
That must be the brothers.
Yeah, based on a true story as well, I believe.
Is it?
Real people. We're excited to watch it. If Tom doesn't break him. But here is episode 1 of Band of Brothers. Do you know what it's called, Tom?
It's called Currahee. Part 1.
Currahee.
When this is part 1, I feel like we're about to start a journey. Quite a grey palette, isn't it?
Yeah. It's desaturated, but also like brown.
Misty,
The invasion has been postponed.
Imagine preparing.
Imagine just waiting.
Yeah, waiting.
I can't see how you people can pass up 8.
Yeah, they're just thinking about it. Yeah.
God. It's like they are on the boat at the beginning of Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit different.
Oh, it's Michael Fassbender.
2 years earlier.
Yeah. Camp. Training.
Tokoa.
They're like grunts.
Are at the position of attention.
I can't take him seriously. Not from Friends. Just Ross. It's just Ross.
Father Picante, have you been blouncing your trousers over your boots like a paratrooper?
No, sir.
Then explain the creases at the bottom.
Now, thanks to these men and their infractions, every man in the company who had a weekend pass has lost it.
What?
Change into your PT gear. We're running Currahee.
Bit of a tight ass, isn't it?
Can't stop thinking of Starship Troopers.
I've always wanted the training of, army training.
Yeah, but
the discipline.
at the same time, you'd think it would destroy some people.
Yeah. I just want to know how far I can go.
He's good at it because he's probably doing it no end of time. So you have to get to the top of there in a time if you want to be a paratrooper.
Yeah.
You've got to do it with all that stuff on there.
Everyone always f***ing trips.
You would do
There's
it.
always a tripper.
Yeah, bags are probably heavy as hell.
Yeah. That was a good transition.
Yeah, I like that. It's a nice quick nod to the fact that they've been doing it all the time.
Yeah. Unless they had to get changed in that little hole really
guts.
quickly.
regulation clothing. Contraband.
For God's sake.
This man, anybody.
It's Simon Pegg.
It's a can of peaches, sir.
Lieutenant Nixon thinks this.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's an ambulance waiting for you at the bottom of the hill. It can all be over right now. No more pain. No more Currahee. We never let
Why is he annoyed though? Like he should be proud of that.
I guess he just wants to do his best, doesn't he?
No, I guess he looked a bit proud then. Could you skydive?
I'd love to. I'd love to do it.
as well, yeah.
I'd be terribly scared at the time.
100%.
You just have to
Just not even
bite
think.
it down.
Not even think. Just go. Yeet it. After doing it once though, you would love to do it again and again and again.
It's the airborne badge, is it? Is this just exercise?
They got red things on their arms, so yeah, I think so. I was gonna say
Is he going to end up ruining it for me?
That was a perfect spot.
You're going to get shot at
Cover.
this.
Captain, you've just been killed along with 95% of your company. Your outfit?
Easy Company, 2nd Battalion, 506.
Why would you want to follow this guy into battle? He literally killed everyone.
You.
Yeah, listen, if we discuss it, I think it should just be amongst ourselves.
What were they planning there?
No, they were just talking about him behind his back.
They're shipping out.
Yep.
Dear sir,
The budget for this must have been
the sun will
immense.
drop from the sky.
Look at it.
I know.
2001.
Still in training.
You want to kill him?
Whoa.
Bloody hell.
Tipper!
Give me the...
Pecani, Luz, get the men... Get them... Take cover behind those trees.
Can't read a map.
Recognise him as well.
Yeah.
Is there a problem, Captain Snowball? Who said that? Who broke silence?
I think it's Major Horton, sir.
Major, what is he? Did he join us?
I think maybe he's moving between the platoons, sir.
What is the goddamn hold up, Mr. Snowball? A fence! Sir,
God.
a barbed wire fence!
They're going to be in.
Now you cut that fence and get this goddamn platoon on the move! Yes, sir! We're second platoon. We took the objective.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Who was the idiot who cut that man's fence?
I was ordered to, sir.
By who?
Major Horton, sir.
Major Horton.
Yes, sir.
Major Horton told you to do that.
Yes, sir.
Major Horton ordered you to cut the fence.
Yes, he did.
Major Horton is on leave in London. Get those cows out of here. No, sir, I do not understand. Your orders to me were inspect the latrines at 1000 hours. From 0930 to 0955, I was censoring the enlistment's mail by order of Colonel Strayer.
I changed the time to 0945.
No one told me, sir.
I telephoned
I'm quartered with a family that has no telephone.
and sent a runner.
No runner found me, Captain.
Irregardless, or given a
He's trying to
task
save his own
by a
house.
ranking officer you should have delegated. Punishment for your offenses will be denial of a 48-hour pass for 60 days. Stand before me at attention. Or you may initiate a letter of appeal and request a trial by court-martial.
My endorsement, sir. I request trial by court-martial.
Mic drop.
Division has established a parachute training school at Chilton Foley. The idea is for non-infantry types who are vital to the coming invasion, such as doctors and chaplains, to take jump training there. Frankly, I can't think of anyone more qualified to command such a school than you are.
Yeah, so it's not sending him to Europe.
Yeah.
Keep him as a... Why not?
He's a good trainer.
Yeah.
Assigning you to Chilton Foley.
That would kind of feel terrible though, wouldn't it? All these men are going off to war and you aren't.
Yeah.
People would resent you for it.
Yeah, true.
Almost like relief at the same time though, weirdly.
Yeah, it'll be mixed emotions.
If you let actually, so I can get your mince pies and some of this Jerry Clubber, if you know what I mean. Not really.
I didn't even know what that meant.
It's pucker, isn't it? What?
Pucker.
Hey?
It's pucker, innit?
This is how we speak to each other.
Mate,
And it's pucker.
Easy Company will destroy that garrison.
God, so they're going in first before the...
Supply K-rations, chocolate bars,
Well, that's mad, isn't it? So the people that land on the beach would eventually meet up with people.
Yeah.
Ammunition.
You look 180 to me.
What's that?
That's probably the letter. Say his brother's died.
Here's Joe.
He would your mindset up. I don't think they should have done it because just before a jump, you need to have your mind focused straight.
You could be angry. Or...
If anything, tell him when you get there so that he can transfer that energy. I was wondering what that thing around his arm is, but it's like a life jacket, isn't it? In case they drop in water.
I guess so. Yeah, it is, yeah. I like the closest with the faces.
They're staring right at the camera as well. It's almost telling the audience to remember these faces.
Yeah. They're getting ready.
I'm getting shivers.
Yeah.
Shaking and nervous. As they lift up, there's no going back. The only way they're getting down is by jumping. Just knowing that. How close they are.
The ships are going as well.
Yeah, look how close they're all.
Normandy.
They're so close to each other as well. So we've both seen this episode before.
I
haven't we?
didn't remember it being anywhere near as good as that.
Oh really? How long ago do you think you've seen it?
I must have watched it. So the reason why I said 2010 is because that's what the date is on the back of here. So I must have seen it around 10 years ago. So when it first came out on DVD.
Ago,
so I was probably
only the first episode though.
Yeah. No, I think I might have seen a little bit of the second because I remember some bits of fighting as well.
Oh, okay.
But I obviously was too young to appreciate the
filmmaking,
the filmmaking,
the
authenticity,
drama,
drama, the subtle drama as well, and the subtle emotion. But I really, really liked it. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And I was getting chills at the end there, and they didn't have to show much really. And there was silence, but just seeing the characters and their faces and.
I like how they spent the first episode not in the action, not like 3/4 in the action, not a quarter in the action. Yeah. Just all the first episode is just on the training, getting to know the characters, what they went through training.
They easily could have started off the similar way to Saving Private Ryan, but not doing that is almost much better for the characters and
getting to know
more
them.
of a sense of them. And I got quite attached to David Schwimmer's character, even though he was a bit of a kind of ass to everybody else, and he was inept and everything. You still feel for him because of
he's known
what
the
he's
people
being asked to do.
Yeah, for 2 years he's trained that
and
company.
then he gets it taken away, and he has to, and he can't
Just be a trainer. He's just a trainer,
you know.
but
I just sometimes with war films and shows, they're a heavy ensemble cast, and that can be a bit take you out a little bit because you're trying to which character is this, but
yeah,
you know, that's the best way to do it, I think, if you're tackling a war story. So you get
So
all
many
these different
perspectives,
people
yeah.
and these unique characters that are just human generally.
yeah. You don't want just one or two people, two characters that you follow, because
That's where I felt like Fury with Brad Pitt fell out a little bit.
Yeah,
'Cause it
you
was
felt like
just
that.
kind of his story more
Yeah.
than...
Okay. But I mean, the only thing that I'm concerned about is, obviously we've gotten used to all these characters. Don't know all their names.
I don't know.
Don't know all their... I know Bill.
And in the chaos of the battle, if we're going to go straight into a battle with them dropping next episode...
That's what I'm afraid of. It's going to lose me. I'm not going to know who's who's died or who's not.
The main sort of character who I said was out of Homeland.
Yeah.
I can't tell you his name.
No. I know Bill,
Yeah.
whose brother died. I don't even know the main ginger guy's name.
That's what I said.
Him. Yeah, I just know Bill. I just know the name Bill. I know
It doesn't mean
Macaulay.
Is that his name? Yeah. It doesn't mean you don't root for the characters though. It's just hard to follow when everyone's calling each other kind of captain, corporal, private, and all these. Sorts of things.
Yeah.
We'll get the hang of it. You always do. We didn't know what the hell house characters until like the second, third.
Yeah,
episode,
that's true.
You get attached to them. So I'm really excited to see the rest of this.
So the next one is basically Normandy, D-Day.
Wow.
But on the other perspective.
Dropping on the other side.
Yeah. So I wonder how
chaotic it's going to be, and if any of these characters are just going to get killed off straight away.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
The same callous kind of frequency as Saving Private
Ryan. They're literally dropping behind enemy lines.
So they mentioned the Pacific as well. Those lucky buggers are going off to the desert islands in the Pacific. Maybe that was an ironic comment because
they
did
eventually
it come out at the same time?
No, it came out like a good few, like literally like 9 years later. I think.
Oh, really?
It came out in 2010, I believe. Or 2009.
Really? So that's why perhaps they're doing another one now as well.
Yeah.
But yeah. I like the aesthetic of it. It really looks like a new show.
Yeah.
Even though it's quite old, but
it would be cool if we tried to do this alongside the Pacific in chronological order, because there's lists online showing the episodes in chronological order.
Yeah.
Or do you think that would be too much?
I think why not?
Yeah.
It might be tricky to get a hold of the characters, but I don't think it will be.
Yeah. Shall we do that then? Shall we name this series Band of Brothers and the Pacific?
Yeah. Let's see if we can find the list first of all. And then we can perhaps do it.
All right. Let us know what you think about this episode. Have you seen this before? I'm guessing you guys have. And do you like this more than the Pacific? And do you like the idea of us doing it alongside the Pacific? Who's your favourite character out of this first episode? No spoilers, because we don't know how far ahead. We don't know whether we'll be finished with this. This will be on YouTube, not as a Patreon exclusive. So I guess if you want to get early access to these episodes, subscribe to our Patreon page.
Check out Haunting of Hill House over there as well.
Yeah, so that's a Patreon exclusive.
Why a roller coaster of a ride.
Yeah, definitely. And we'll probably be doing other future TV shows exclusive for Patreon as well.
A show about war is always kind of difficult, isn't it?
It's a difficult subject
to write and
yeah.
a difficult subject to watch, but I think they did this really effectively.
Yeah, and we'll obviously do our best to respect the circumstances. If we talk about something that we're not educated in, we'll obviously say that. But if we say something wrong, then just simply correct us in the comments. We're up for getting taught new things, and But please don't hate us if we say something incorrect, just because. But yeah, like the video. Share it, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next episode.